Welcome back to Tip Tuesday, everybody. Hi, Ryan.
Hey everyone, welcome back.
Welcome back, sir. We are going to cover the who, the when, the what, the why, and the how of appraisals today. So I'm just going to let you kick it off, Ryan, with who orders the appraisal to be completed.
Yeah, I'm glad we're finally talking about this. The appraisal is such an important piece of the mortgage process. So basically, I mean, what it is, first and foremost, it's a licensed appraiser's opinion of a home's value. And the cost is between 550 and 650, and the loan officer orders it. And the licensed appraiser is basically picked at random from a pool of approved appraisers. They do this so, the opinion of the value is unbiased and not influenced by the mortgage bank. So the appraiser, what they do is they research sales of comparable homes in the area, and they take those sales prices and they make adjustments based off of how comparable they are to our subject property or the house that's being purchased. And in doing that, they really determine what the value. They could put a really good estimate together, a lot better than Zillow, really. So
Good point.
mortgage banks, we want to know the value of the home because we want to make sure that you're not overpaying, you as the buyer. You're not overpaying for the house. But also another reason, of course, is that lenders, we want to be certain that the home is worth at least its purchase price and could be sold really to cover losses in case of a mortgage default. Really, banks are always kind of looking at that, their equity position. So none of us want to give a loan, for example, for 500,000, but the home is only worth 400,000 to be upside down. So that's why we want to do it. So it protects the buyer, and it protects the bank as well. That's why it's so important. But a few things, there are times when appraisals aren't needed. For example, if you're putting enough money down, usually over 20% on a conventional loan, underwriters don't always require one. They feel like you have enough equity in the house that they don't really feel like they need an appraisal. Also, another thing a lot of people don't really know is appraisers, they inspect the home as well, but not as thorough as like a full home inspection. So appraisers do, they walk the house, they count and measure bedrooms and bathrooms, and they do some square footage checks just to kind of, take a look at the characteristics of the house. And sometimes they could require the seller to make repairs if they feel like, health or safety concerns could impact the marketability of the house, like exposed wiring, broken windows, roof leaks, just to name a few things. So it's not, like I said, as thorough as a home inspection, but sometimes they could see some things and say, hey, before we close on this home, we want to make sure these get fixed. So in a nutshell, that's the home appraisal. And that's why it's so important in the mortgage process.
And when during the process of buying a home, Ryan, is that appraisal ordered?
We usually wait until after the home inspection. So, for like you, Dana, being a realtor, once you review the home inspection and ask the seller for repairs, as long as there's no major issues with the property and our buyers are okay with moving forward, if the sellers are doing the required repairs, we go ahead and order it. The last thing we ever want you to do is have to pay that 550 or 650 for an appraisal if something comes up with a home inspection and you don't end up moving forward. So we wait until know you're for sure moving forward, and then we get the value of the house.
Very good. Love appraisals. Love that contingency.
Yes.
Awesome, you guys. And that is it. And that's appraisal in a nutshell. So if you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of us. We will see you next week. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.